Hey YouTube, I'm happy to report I have no clue what the new 2xKO timeout screen looks like. In fact, I think 2x timeout might be a thing in the past. I played for about 5-6 hours this past weekend at Evo, and I didn't experience a timeout once. And while I do have some criticisms of the game that I'll cover later, let's talk about why I think this new build of 2xKO is the best build yet. And I'm actually gonna spoil my cliff notes here, right? I have some things that I think are really good. I have some things that I'm unsure of, and I have some things that I think are bad. But let me yap about them over some 2xKO gameplay and go into a little bit more detail on each point. So this right here is me and Super New. We teamed up in like some exhibition against the devs, and spoiler alert, the devs that play this game 8 hours a day for their full-time job kind of fucked us up. What a surprise. It's like they have more experience than us, but it's some really good gameplay, and I'll be able to talk about like some of the things that I see while watching this, right? And I think the first thing that you'll probably notice is that the matches go by really quickly relative to, you know, the previous build. And like, yeah, we're kind of playing neutral, but it's really like it turns into like a 2 to 3 touch game. So if you see here, like Braum, he gets touched. If I get hit again and they're playing double down, if they get like a clean hit, I'm dead. And you see Vi in the back, while she's recovering gray health, she's barely recovering shit. Oh yeah, he's just dead. Yeah. And then you have double down, which I could have parried, but skill issue on my end. And as you can see, like, yeah, these matches go by really quick. And it feels nice that matches go by really quick, because it's just, sometimes when you keep getting into the same gameplay cycle over and over, it gets really repetitive. But because it goes by so quickly, you change gameplay cycles a little bit more frequently. And I could have parried, but yeah, I was screwed there anyways. I feel like Alpha Lab 1, it was a very offensive game, right? And to the point where like you could just 3-touch someone, and the mix-ups that you would touch people with were like really fucked up. But here we still have, like, in this build, we still have like roll. See how I rolled backwards, as opposed to like the Alpha Lab 1 where like I would have been put in like a really fucked up mix-up, right? Yeah, same thing there. I was able to like back roll. So it is nice being able to like go back to neutral. But at the same time, it's a lot better than Alpha Lab 2, where the rules went farther, they were harder to punish, up back was better, all this stuff. Gray health recovered really quick. So some of the strategies that I used in Alpha Lab 2, particularly I ran a really obnoxious runaway strat to build gray health, you can't really do in this game. I kind of just like hope for the best. And I tried to like find the right, how do I say, like, balance between aggression and defense, right? But it feels like aggression is probably the way to go, especially with Vi. This champ I think is really cool. She has a lot going for her. A lot of the devs think she's like the best character in the game, and I kind of agree. She just does a shit ton of damage. Most characters in this game, if they force you to block, it's like you just retreating guard and it's over. Like Braum, for example, you block that crouch down forward heavy punch that clips you low, that's like it. That's like you literally lost the game. Well, not you didn't lose the game, but like you lost your turn, and then potentially lost the game because they're gonna run some like fucked up offense on you, right? But with character like Vi, you get them to block, and it's a mix-up, right? You can do dashboard throw, you can do dashboard knuckle, you can do dashboard charge knuckle, and if you ever block a charge move, you get to go into like a bunch of different follow-ups that also mix up your opponent. You can go for like spacing traps, you can go for all this kind of really cool shit. That move's also cracked from Vi, by the way. That charge move, it's like a really strong tag move. So I really like Vi. One of my criticisms of this game before has been like some characters just feel really bad to play solo. It feels like you only have a couple different options, where Vi, it feels like, you know, you have some whole ass block strings, you have a variety of different options, and even your combos compared to a lot of characters, they're pretty technical, because you have to like charge up the knuckle, and you have to get like the perfect timing. And even after an hour, like I barely got it consistently. The other change, I don't know if we'll see here, but you can throw rolls now. So one of the big things is really hard to stop people forward rolling out of the corner. And so even if you got the corner, like these mid-screen knockdowns, I think it's okay that you don't have Oki. But in the corner, I feel like you should like really fuck someone up, and you can do that now. Not as good before, right? Of course they tried to like dial that back, but in the past, I mean, I say in the past, like it was really fucked up. In Alpha Lab 2, you could just roll out for free. Now it's like if you roll out, if I'm good at the game and I can react, I can just throw it on reaction and like fuck up your life for it. Potentially kill you because a lot of throws now give combos, right? So yeah, I think there's a lot of good things about this build, in particular Vi, and the fact that the matches go way faster, right? And it seems, I couldn't tell, I guess there's some things I'm unsure of. But one is the meter change. So there's this meter change where like the meter doesn't carry over from round to round. So this is, you know, it is 3, and then see how we went back to 1-1. I don't know about that. It does make the matches go faster. It's very rare that you get stuck with 0 bar, which I think is pretty interesting. The only downside is a lot of times it feels like you're incentivized to do super immediately, right? Like there's no thought of like, should I super or not? Usually it's just like, I should always super because I'm gonna get the bar back, and supers do so much damage, right? Like, and the other thing is, in terms of balance, again, I don't know the balance. There's devs that have been playing this shit for way longer than I have. I played this build 5 hours. The devs have played this who godly amount of hours, right? But this double down fuse feels really, really, really cheap. Is it too early to tell? I don't know, right? But because of the meter gain changes, the fact that double down is still the same is theoretically a buff, right? So in my head, it makes sense that double down would be kind of cheap. But yeah, like some of the devs ask me about the balance. I'm like, I don't fucking know, bro. I only played this shit for like 5 hours. It feels good to me. Ask me in a month and I'll be able to give like more substantial feedback to like how the system mechanics should feel. But I will say that I think this build is still the best one I've played so far. One thing I'm also unsure of is I think in the previous build, back movement was really, really strong. For example, people would just like wave dash back, wave dash back, wave dash back. It was really hard to catch people. Now, backdash movement's nerfed, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Movement feels less satisfying to do, but at the same time, backwards movement did need a nerf, so I'm not really sure. The thing that I don't like though is wave dashing. Wave dashing, I think how it was originally pitched was wave dashing is slightly more optimal than regular dashing, but it's way harder to do. Now there's literally no point whatsoever to wave dash, which is like kind of cringe. Like I kind of like the execution barrier of movement if you're gonna like do it right. So more to yeah, more to see on that. Apparently that's a really common feedback, is a lot of people want wave dashing back. I never wave dash. I just did the chain dash where you just mash the dash button all the time. But you know, it is cool to see execution ceilings in games, right? And I think that was one of them. But obviously, like backwards dashing was definitely too strong. My preferred fix would have been like to make the stages smaller, but keep the same backward movement so it feels crisp. Yeah, I don't know. Another thing they said they did in the beta that I didn't notice while I was actually playing it is they said they nerfed jump startup, so it's harder to up back. But up back like it felt exactly the same. I'm gonna keep it real. Maybe they didn't actually change it in this build, but it felt exactly the same. Like I didn't notice anything. Up back still felt strong, and it didn't feel laggy or anything. Or it is like, yeah, they add like 1 frame or something. Okay, yeah, if they only add 1 frame, then that makes sense why I don't really feel it. I think adding jump startup is kind of bad. Like, you know, when you play like really heavy characters, you don't want everyone to feel heavy, right? You only want the heavy characters to feel heavy. Because if like the light mobile characters feel heavy, that kind of feels like ass. But I guess 1 frame's like a decent compromise. All right, some of the bad things. So this has been my complaint for a while about the game, is that it feels like the cool shit in this game is all about teammates, right? It's about how your teammate interacts with the game. and like how you call assist and how you use the system mechanics. Compared to Marvel Tokon, the one thing I really like about Tokon compared to 2XKO is it feels like every single character on point can do a lot of cool shit. And it feels like there's certain characters like Braum where it's like, I have like 2 or 3 moves that are good, and then a bunch of moves just feel like I'm fucking trolling when I use them. Or it feels like I don't have that many moves. Like, so for example, if I play Braum in neutral, I'm doing shield, I'm doing maybe 5 medium, maybe the occasional Poro, and maybe the occasional jump. And it feels like I don't have that many options to like actually play the game. It feels like it more feels like I'm meant to like, you know, interact with my partner, but when I'm solo, it just feels like kind of boring. I know it's supposed to feel bad, and there's nothing wrong with it feeling bad, but it feels kind of boring when you're solo. Where in Marvel Tokon, I felt like every character had a bunch of different options. An example of this is like Braum's overhead is like useless. Like there's certain specials in neutral that are just useless. I don't really understand like why some of these moves aren't more like don't have more use, so I can like play around with it more, if that makes sense. And like, yeah, I get he's a support, but like think of Alawi, right? Alawi Alpha Lab 1. Literally the way you play out neutral of Alawi in Alpha Lab 1 is you do dash back, dash forward, Rekka. Or dash back, wait a second, dash forward, Rekka. Like it's very one-dimensional gameplay, and I feel like that's one of my criticisms about this is like I wish characters had more ways to like mix up what they're doing solo, right? And yes, of course, like I think they're working on that. So for example, Lowy, they added the tentacle move, which is actually really crazy now. It's like almost full screen. Seems really good. Darius, for example, like I felt he is pretty one-dimensional. They added a fireball to him, so they are going in that direction to like add more things that characters can do. But I wish my ask is just, you know, I hope they keep doing that, right? I think just in general, the more options you have in a fighting game, the cooler the fighting game is, right? I think the other thing about this game is I think how do I put this? Like some characters are really polarizing. So for example, you have Yasuo. You have certain characters like Jinx. I think Jinx's design is probably the coolest in the game. But then like a lot of her gameplay just gets invalidated by like wind wall and stuff. And it feels like this is going to be a game, especially because like the system mechanics are really important. The specific things a character can do don't feel that in depth. I think this is a game that at high level, everyone will like just learn every character or like most of the characters and like get used to counter picking and that sort of thing, right? Because like some matchups just feel really, really shitty. I'm gonna keep it a buck, but maybe that's intended, right? I can't really say things about the game, but I think a lot of these games issues, like the issues to me is like, okay, counter picking is really strong and it's easy to learn characters and some characters don't have enough options. I think all of these problems unfortunately get solved by a very easy solution, but it's also a very hard solution, which is to add more characters. That's like, I know that's me stating the fucking obvious, right? Like I know it's me stating the obvious, but I feel like that's the number one thing holding this game back is like more characters, right? Because it would solve so many different things about this game, and I know they're working on it, and it sounds like they're gonna release a lot of champs. But I think that's the number one thing I think this game needs. Other than that, I think there's like a public perception problem. I think people just shit on this game for no reason, bro. I saw a tweet earlier today about like Marvel Tokon, like Storm's walk back animation, that summarized my thoughts very 2XKO very, very accurately, right? Which it was a tweet of, yeah, this tweet right here. I found it. If 2XKO did this, they would have been cooked on the timeline. So this is Grimace him, I don't know who this is, talking about how, man, this animation is so sick. And like, it's not that good. Like, it's kind of just like looks a little static. It would have been cool if they added like wind animations and that sort of thing. And like they're glazing this. But really, if 2XKO did this, people have fucking shit on it. And so I think there's definitely a public perception issue with this game. And I think, you know, that's just, you know, talking about the game too soon. People are just fatigued about it. But I still am like super hopium about this game. I think this game still has massive potential. I think this game is it's still really fun, and it has many things going for it. It's free to play, it has Riot IP, and it's unique. And duos is legitimately the most fun thing I've potentially ever done in a fighting game. So between those 4 things, I really want this game to succeed, because I think this thing has a lot going for it. In fact, another random thing I keep telling the devs is like, I really hope they make duos more of a focus, because duos is like legitimately one of the most fun things about this game. Like forced tournament. Like, I hope people run forced duo tournaments. I hope there's like a forced duo ranked. I don't know, but like it'd suck if like we're all forced to play solo, while duos is like the most fun mode by far. And it really like sticks out. But yeah, anyways, that's my thoughts on 2XKO. I did play an exhibition after playing it for a few hours, and I figure we can pad out the video going over that too. But while we do that, any questions in the chat? I was in this exhibition, EU versus NA. I played Noka, who apparently... Okay, so keep in mind, my Evo went to every booth. I played every game. I record footage for almost every game. I competed in both Hunter x Hunter and Fatal Fury, so I was very busy with that. So I didn't get a chance to play this game much, right? This is me with 2 hours of practice, basically. This dude, Noka, got flown out here just to play 2XKO. Did not enter the tournament. And no, did not enter Evo. Just literally, he didn't even have a competitor badge. He has an exhibition badge because he just grinded this game for 2.5 days. And I'm out here for 2 hours, bro. So yes, he's sweaty. Yes, I may or may not be salty I lost, but I have a very good reason. Yes, my man spawned literally just for 2XKO. Did not enter anything else. He put all his energy into beating my fucking ass, which, you know what, I kind of respect, actually. What Lally team do you think would be pretty strong with for new buffs? I don't know. Lally felt really good.
I like this strat because
I really can't say. I have to play Lally. I didn't even play against a Lally in the 4 hours or whatever I played the game. Riot is known to be comfortable doing heavy live service and slow building a game over time. Do you think this is compatible with the FGC, or first impressions too important? I don't know. And the reason I say that, look at Street Fighter 6 Steam charts, right? I think first impressions are important, and you need a player base, but like, look at Street Fighter 6. It started like here is at 26,000. It's like, it's kind of stayed steady most of the time. You could argue that it's like actually slightly increased since the launch of the game, and I actually anticipate Street Fighter 6 only going up, which is kind of rare for a fighting game. You also have Brawlhalla. Wait, I can't spell, bro. Yeah. I didn't spell this right. We're not cutting this from the YouTube video. That like launched with like almost nothing, and then grew, right? So I think it is compatible with the FGC, but I think like if your game is fucked from the start, like Hunter x Hunter, I think or DNF Duel, I think it's really hard to like make a comeback because there's just so much competition for like other games. The combo routing is pretty similar to Alpha Lab too. Its combos feel a lot shorter than before. Do you have any new secret info on new champs coming? I heard a leak, but I don't really have that much more insider information. The leak I heard, I'm not gonna reveal, but it had a few champs that I don't know. I actually think the leak is fake. That's out and about. That's all I'll say. Compare Brawl and Strive. Brawl doesn't have team charts. What? Brawl and Strive. Sajam Slam exposes the game to so many people. I think I mean, it's pretty obvious that Sajam's gonna do some type of 2XKO slam or something like that, right? Oh, that jump normal from Vi is like kind of cracked too. But yeah, I'm not sure how the game will do. I think I hope it does really well, obviously.
Taking the first round, Noka trying to escape right now. Timewinder is not going to
Defense feel okay, so defense, it felt a lot harder to defend than last, mostly because they nerfed push block. I'm not sure if the nerf push block's a good thing or bad thing. It's probably a good thing, but like if you're in the corner and you push block and you get, yeah, see how like they just get right back in like that. So push blocking's kind of ass. Also, it felt like the assists were out longer, so yeah, defense felt really scary, especially against characters that get a full combo off throw. You felt really scared to like take the throw, so I don't know. It feels like I had to guess, strike throw felt a little bit too strong, but again, it's too early.
Baseball's not our sport, but we can adapt.
I see you, Moke.
Yeah, Strive's also growing player base. That's true. 3.5 million sales of. Yeah, see, look at him in his fucking exhibition badge, because that's all he's doing. He's just played 2xKO, bro. Shouts to Nogi. He's a cool dude. Could Strive keep growing? I think Strive is growing, right?
I said no K, didn't I? No K.
Have you seen the combo the devs did on Sage Jam? I've seen some pretty crazy combos, yeah. But I didn't see that one in particular. Hunter Slam? Yeah, surely Hunter Slam is gonna be a thing. You know, the very interesting thing, one of the Arxis guys was like, yeah, we'd love to do, because like I entered the Hunter tournament, I got third. And one of the Arxis guys was like, yeah, we would love to do a sponsor stream soon with you and Hunter. And I was like, only if you fix the netcode. Sajam's probably the same way. I think Sajam will play the game if they fix the netcode. They're trying. They did release a patch pretty recently. Tokon feels very different than this game. This game feels a lot more degenerate than Tokon, let's put it that way. What is really well by your standards?
1v1 situation here.
I think Street Fighter 6 is doing really well.
To play without an assist, but
yeah, I'd say Street Fighter 6 is the only game I'd say is doing really well. But most games are doing pretty good. What, PPU? Nice to see you at Evo.
And there we go.
Yeah, Lucy's gonna be, bro. Yeah, Lucy almost has like 1 million views or something. I think it actually has probably over 1 million views if you count the Japanese and American trailers. Yeah, they're trying to fix the netcode. How was the netcode in Alpha Lab 2? The netcode for this game is great. Like, there no complaints here. It's probably one of the best netcodes I've ever played. Netplay experiences, I don't know about that, but netcodes, it's probably the best, if not the best. I still think Street Fighter 6 is probably gonna edge it out in netplay experience. I really don't like how you can't do training mode like during ranked, and like if you want to go back and like lab something, you have to like go through a bunch of menus and shit. So like that part of the netplay experience is kind of cringe to me. But like other than that, I think it probably has the second best netplay experience and maybe the best netcode. But maybe they've improved things, right? Because Alpha Lab was a while ago.
Simple stuff. Again, we gotta use Super 1 here. Boom, 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 all the way to
yeah, I honestly, like, I was thinking about that. Like, I wish they just, like, fucking outsourced champ creation and, like, got a bunch of fucking champs, because this game would be peak. I can't say what if I enjoyed Tokon or this more, because I have a lot more experience with this game. And so Tokon was, like, a very, ooh, shiny, you know, novelty kind of product. So, like, I obviously enjoyed my time playing Tokon better. But that's because it's newer, right? Like, if I played 100 hours of both, I can't say which game I'd like more.
Another turn, OTG into Super is gonna do it. Okay.
What do you predict the community session will be? I think this game's gonna do well, actually. I think it's gonna do quite well. And I think the Doomers will be surprised. I think the Doomers, I don't know, people just love to hate on this game for some reason, but I think it's actually gonna do quite well. Because the vast majority of non-vocal FGC is like very interested. Also, like, oh, what was that fucking tweet? This summarizes What? Who was that dude? Oh my god. I know his name's Ed in real life, but I don't know his gamer tag. But there's a tweet that compared the lines of Marvel Tokon and 2XKO, and it was like, it was the like dirtiest shit I've ever seen ever, bro. Yeah, this shit. Like, you take literally, I was here at Evo, and these were always filled the whole time with a giant ass lion in the back, and like people are literally trying to push a agenda that this game is dying, bro. Like, I love this dude's my homie too. This dude, like, I've known this guy for a bit. This is some scumbag shit, bro. I'm sorry. This is like some asshole behavior. Was he paid by Sony? I doubt it. Sony couldn't even get me a playtest for fucking Tokon, bro. There's no way people are paying them to make fucking tweets like that. I think I'm gonna play leveless on this. I don't think it really matters. It's weird that like the best players like Sonic Fox and like Noon, they're all playing on pad. I'm gonna try to break the trend. This is my first leveless game besides Hunter x Hunter. Even Noka's playing on pad. I don't think it really matters too much. I think it's more of a strategy execution. Like it's not like the 1 frame extra you get from like being able to block cross-ups right away matters. I don't think it matters what controller you play on. But yeah, I think the cheater pads are really nice. So my I am still debating pad or leveless. So I also play on a cheater pad. I have like the back pad. I think me and Noon play on the same pad, right? This is actually a very nice pad. I still drop like the occasional thing, but I'm debating. The thing is, like, it's nice to have one game you play on pad, game you play on leveless, so like it separates the muscle memory. I really do like that. Other than that, yeah, any questions? All right, we'll watch the end of this exhibition. I won 1, Noka won 1, and now I don't know any Vi combos at this point. Noka knows the fucking sweatiest combos with this team known to man because he's playing this shit for 2 days. I keep trying to frame trap after the yeah, look at this, bro. Oh, he fucked it up. That's on him. Yeah, look, you got the triple electrics, bro. He's letting triple electrics during the exhibition. And then he dropped. Thank you. I got a chance. Yeah, I just swapped. There's probably some. This double echo assist is still so cheap, bro. This shit comes out so quick. I think it's one of the best things about Echo. And yeah, I can't block that. Me and Leffen were talking after on Sunday night. And Leffen was like, oh yeah, these overheads are too quick to these overheads are like the worst moves in the game. Because you could just reaction full parry it. And bro, I haven't like, I can't react to one overhead, man. That shit feels so hard. Oh, did I make this comeback? I forget. Oh, I don't know the combos. I would have made a comeback. That'd been sick. Oh, that good combo there, bro. This comeback would have been. Oh, I tried to go for a throw. He dropped. He's getting nervous. I just thought oh yeah, that was crazy. Dash Fury. Oh, I should have just spent it. I trolled. Oh, I can't come with there. Oh, I should have tried to catch up back. Oh, yeah, you won the scramble. And GG's. EU's confirmed to be the best in the game. They're the GOATs. Noon was the only person to take a game over NA. I can't believe. All right, this is actually crazy, bro. Like, I hope neither of these guys are in the chat. But how the fuck did Lord Knight and Nitro lose the ketchup and mustard, bro? I'm fucking sorry. I'm sorry, bro. Nitro's an Evo champ. Lord Knight's a sweaty gamer. You lost to 2 commentators, bro. How'd you manage that one? Like, yeah, they got the twin synergy, but like that should be enough. People always underestimate. I don't think this is me underestimating NRS players. I think I overestimated Lord Knight and Nitro. Yeah, I mean, most commentators are decent at the game. Like, Sajam's quite good. Even like players like Vicious, Yipes, like a lot of people sleep on them, but they're actually like, they're still like, most of them are top like 5% or 1% players.
Look at the range of Darius now, augmented by that fireball, even though it doesn't go.
Yeah, I don't think LK would be practicing the game like that for sure.
There's that break being used a bit more liberally, as you said, as it carries over from round to round.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there are some commentators that aren't strong. But I'd say, like, it feels like the best commentators are also strong at the game. Because I think, like, you have to be quite good at the game to be able to commentate, like, at a pretty decent level. Who wins a commentator tournament? Didn't they do a commentator for Street Fighter 6? I forget who won. I think right now, if it's... Yeah, right now it's definitely Justin. And then it's probably, like, for Street Fighter 6, it's probably Justin and then Yipes. Yipes definitely clears Sajam. Sajam's very good. I don't know how good Vicious is. Vicious is probably similar to Sajam level. Sajam's quite good. Oh, no, actually, Ultra David, I think it probably goes, Ultra David is really good too. I think it probably goes something like Yipes. Ultra David? Oh shit, this is hard. Jammers is good too. This is hard. Anyways, this is the end of, bro, I'm just rambling about shit not 2xK really. That's the end of the 2xK video. Like, share, subscribe if you want to see more 2x. I think overall this game has faults, but it's headed in the right direction, and I'm actually really looking forward to the closed beta. I'll be grinding it. It's part of the reason I went full time was to play this game and Tokon and, you know, Fatal Fury and all that shit. So I'm hoping for the best. I think it has potential. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. Like, subscribe, peace.